in the community, if you're an advocate for black people, you shouldn't be doing that. Why would we continue to do that?
Because they make money off of it.
He's for black wealth.
So then you're not an advocate.
But it ain't never gonna stop.
For black wealth, not for everything else.
We getting into for me, I feel like is he an asshole, insensitive? Yes, but so what? He's a businessman. He knew as soon as Irv Gotti kicked the bucket, people was running to his page.
They knew
what 50 gonna say. You know what I'm saying? Because we knew he was gonna say something. And I can't that's marketing. He know he got a lot of shit going. He's driving traffic to his page, and he doesn't care about their feelings.
He didn't say one thing. He said multiple things.
Yeah. He apologized though.
He said two, kind of. He said, two things. The first thing, when Irv was in the hospital, he was like, damn, I wanted him to watch my new show.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Green Light Gang.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He put his hashtag
That nigga's
but what you supposed to say?
Terrible.
Listen.
Then after he died, he had a whole R.I.P.
Yeah, listen.
Headstone next to him.
I'm going to keep it real. I can't
hate it.
I can't hate it.
Y'all like crazy. This is a man thing.
I'm blessed. At this point in my life, look, I'm blessed at this point in my life to have no enemies, right?
Okay.
Nobody I feel that way about left.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
However, there was a once upon a time where, I might have celebrated on a nigga grave. You know what I'm saying? Because
self-tricking.
Listen, it has to do with, you know what I'm saying, what was done to me. What was, attempted to do to me. I don't care about all that. You didn't care about my family when you tried to kill me.
Yeah.
So why do I care about you? Nigga, this is between me and you. I ain't say fuck your family. I said fuck you. You know
the key is Trad. He
nigga,
tried to kill you.
The only reason you didn't
took
succeed
him.
because I kept going.
Yeah.
And now I'm on top and your ass is in the box.
If you
That's
succeeded,
how and I like Irv Gotti.
If
my
it was
children
a
is
fifth,
poor.
we'd all be drunk. If was a fifth, we would all be drunk. But if ain't a fifth. And it didn't happen.
Was a fifth, there will be no fifth.
Right. But
Like,
that didn't happen though.
Yeah.
It didn't happen. You
Intention
won.
though. So if this chick try to smash your man and he say no, you ain't gonna be like, you not gonna be to her like, yo, you didn't do it, I give you a pass. You know the intention was there.
No, the
God
intention was there.
it.
I'm done with you. I'm done with
you
you.
not wrong.
I'll wipe my
you not
things
wrong.
off.
You not
But
wrong.
I'm not finna. If
don't
something
lose
happened
sleep
to
for
her,
that.
I ain't like, hey, that's what you get because you tried to. No, I'm done with you.
Shit,
All right, so look. All right, let's say
crazy.
maybe that ain't the best scenario. All right, let's
not wrong, no.
As parents,
you are not wrong.
As parents, let's throw
I
this
knew he was
down.
gonna go to the kids.
Yeah, somebody do something to your child. Now that's up forever.
Well, yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
my child is different.
Than yourself.
Okay, so you pregnant. Say you pregnant.
Okay.
And somebody say, I hope your baby die. Are you gonna ever trust that person around your baby ever again when somebody born?
No. But I'm not gonna say anything if they then get pregnant and they baby die. You get what I'm saying?
You're not gonna say it online.
Right. Boom. I'm not gonna say it online. I might call my friend like, you see how God works?
You have class and you want to make sure like, yo, whatever anybody else do. No, what you're saying is, and I respect it, is that yo, you cannot dictate my energy.
Right.
Because whatever I stand on what I stand on. You can wrong me, but me holding that against you is me choking myself for my freedom, for my love, from my blessings coming in. Because you can't get it if I'm stuck on you failing.
I just
fuck dude though. You not wrong.
I just feel like Buddy ass was just like. You know how he laughed when he heard, and I get it.
That nigga is Kanan.
In real life, that's him.
Kanan is him.
Yes,
that's what he's saying. He wrote a story about himself. Like he didn't play
me on this. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So you know, I get it, and I'm not mad at it.
Mm-hmm.
Like some niggas really don't give a fuck, and he's one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's done well.
He don't mess with nobody too. He's not out picking fights, but he not gonna ever let that shit go.
He ever
leave that man alone.
I mean, your grave still saying.
That's a whole different. That's a whole different. Yeah.
I got something I want to ask you. When the next time y'all flying somewhere?
Ooh.
Shit.
Look, that was one of the things I wanted to talk about. Now, let me say this. Let me say this, y'all. Let me say this. I find it extremely coincidental and suspicious that now every single flight that falls, we're hearing about. Because if we're being honest, flights were falling before it was being broadcasted like this. But now it's constantly being broadcasted. Look who's in office. He fired everybody in aviation. It's like it's being pushed in our face now, like everything falling apart because we got Trump in here now. See, and when I first heard it, I was hesitant, like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna go nowhere for a while. But let me tell y'all this: I can't allow fear to keep me from living. I'ma pray before I get on the plane, the night before, the day of, while I'm on the plane, when we in the air. Like, and if it's your day, it's your day. Because if we being honest, how many car crashes do you hear about? That didn't stop you from driving here today.
100 times.
How many people drove today? Raise your hand if you drove a car.
You don't hear nothing about that on the news.
Well, so
at all.
You know.
So a couple things. You are way more likely to get into a car accident than a plane.
By like
right?
100 probably.
But you also don't fly on the plane every day, multiple times a day.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It depends on your job.
But you still like it's not a vast majority of people that fly every day, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So when you look at it, like honestly, planes don't go down that often. You know
They
what I'm
don't.
saying?
That's what I'm saying.
It is a large uptick, and I'm gonna keep it real. I blame a lot of it on them firing a lot of the people from the FAA,
aviation.
right? You know what I'm saying?
You know, reading the signals, reading whatever is in the air.
And you know, I'm gonna keep it real. Hey, AI is a dangerous thing.
I think it is too.
I feel like it's.
I think it's messing with something.
It's working shit up for something else.
February 19th, 2025. All this shit is setting up for a shutdown.
Yep.
So they're gonna say that the systems got hacked and all the planes gotta be on the ground for a minute. How and why, I don't know. I just got a feeling that this is said mistrust because they've been falling.
Yep.
But now it's every single thing. So now they're
every
like, yo, we cannot trust this form of... It's been happening with Boeing for a minute. They've been like, yo, they've been killing people for saying like why this shit is going on. Somehow it's going to be next pandemic, something. You can't leave the country. You fucking... We going against every other country right now.
You know what? It's so crazy because I'm... No lie, y'all. Like, I want to say this had to be maybe a year ago. You know how you have a dream sometimes and it's something you just can't forget?
Yeah.
I was in a parking lot in my dream, and all of a sudden planes just start falling around me, right? Like they weren't blowing up or nothing, but they was just falling. And now all of these planes, it had to be like a year ago that I had this dream. And now seeing all of this come to fruition, it's like, okay, all right, God. You know, like,
and that's wild.
What's going on?
That's wild because look, I never really remember my dreams. I never really have dreams like that. Maybe about 2 weeks ago, I have a dream. You know what I'm saying? That I don't even like saying it out loud.
I know. That's how scary it is. Yeah.
But me and my wife and one of my daughters was on a plane. The plane goes down, right? Me and my wife going around the city, downtown Chicago, because it crashed on the river. Where Riverwalk crashed, right? I could see it vividly, and I don't even remember dreams. I even remember the damn flight number. You know what I'm saying? And it crashed, and now me and my wife are literally ghosts walking around downtown trying to find my daughter. What the fuck happened? Right? You know what I'm saying? So we walking around and we get to a newsstand where newspapers at and all that. And so I'm flipping through the newspapers trying to figure out, because now a day or something's going past.
Right.
I'm flipping through and I see the newspaper and they got all the passengers on there.
And all the names.
And the pictures.
Yeah.
And I remember a very specific picture of my daughter. I fell out. I woke up like, what the fuck?
Waking up crying, like you feel that shit.
Like, bro, when I tell you, and it was flight 183, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I just don't, I don't remember dreams. I don't know. I don't know where the fuck. Right. I don't know. I just remember that.
Spirit.
What's crazy? No,
that's the only
crazy thing is Spirit and Frontier ain't fair, or Southwest, Lord, please. Because Southwest is my favorite airline, but they're about to get rid of, I think, like 20,000 people. Yeah, and at the end of April, Southwest are about to let go of people, so it's like, whoa.
Then,
all right now,
so
it looked like it might be an issue.
The Delta plane that flipped upside down.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, that was it Arizona? Toronto?
No, it was in Canada. It was in Toronto.
Yeah, Toronto. Right. So Drake.
They all live though.
You know what?
But they all live. They offering them $30,000.
Yeah.
Really?
No strings attached.
Yeah.
I
just
yeah,
saw
pay me.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's
if you
gonna give me
30 grand.
Well, how much more?
If you give me 30 without me saying nothing wrong,
right?
Then you on the hold for 300
Everything
million.
is wrong. I'm
Yeah,
traumatic.
everything is wrong.
This was a traumatic experience.
Something was wrong. They could sue still on no strings attached. Like you could still get that money.
Something in your ticket that says if it
You
goes
can't
down,
accept money.
something, yeah.
No, you can't accept money and then go sue.
Yeah, no.
You would have
Double,
to deny that money
yeah.
and
Yeah, 'cause
then
that's
go
like a
after a
settlement
suit.
offer.
Yeah,
But-
it's a settlement.
But then what is the no strings attachment? Why did they put that in there?
I bet you it's
They
some
can
fine
still
print.
fly,
It-
they can
it's
still
some
fly
fine
with
print
them
in
or
there.
something.
Fly
Under
with them.
that,
Nigga, I am crawling if I
Right.
have to.
I will crawl before I fly
shit,
with you again.
Fuck outta
No,
here.
serious. But
can't
yeah, I
imagine.
understand that. That
I'm scared.
Word.
I'm never gonna not take a plane nowhere. I've never I'm
Have
so
you ever
scared.
flew?
Yeah, like
Okay.
out the country and everything. Like my
Yeah.
first flight was like 16 hours. So
That's
like
cool.
yeah, no,
Okay.
but no. When I tell you
Sure.
every single time, I gotta be in my I gotta be lifted.
yes.
Oh, no,
And the
for
reason
sure.
why I gotta be lifted, cause like it gets to a point when we take off.
That
If I know that
takeoff?
point when it's like if we fall, I'ma die.
Yes.
It's-
Yes.
Every single
Hey,
I have to
time.
go to
Every
sleep.
single time you be like,
I've been-
man, this is it. This could be the last
People be,
time.
I gotta go to sleep. I gotta
Yeah.
be. I can't.
I sleep through the whole flight.
Yeah.
See, I've been
With
fortunate
my
to
feet crunched up.
never have been on a bad flight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
me either.
no turbulence, no
Nah,
issues.
I've been through a little turbulence before.
I've never
Maybe
really.
front
Where you
tip.
holding the person next to you,
on,
like,
man.
okay.
Gee, I'm,
Front tip.
You don't even know them.
Like,
Y'all holding hands
nigga, you
tight,
big
like.
as hell. Why did you sit in this? No. Cause if
Yeah.
you fall,
I've
that
been
shit
fortunate.
gonna
I
hurt.
can't do it. I don't like a person that panics. Like I can't even be
Nah.
around you. Cause
Nah.
you go down, I go down.
Yep.
And we just you panic.
Yep.
That's like
Look.
being in the water with
Yep.
a motherfucker that don't know
That
how to
panic?
swim.
Oh
Yeah.
my.
You don't know how to.
Yeah.
Even if you know how to swim, if they panic, baby,
Funny story.
you're drowning.
Yeah.
Funny story. I was in Miami with my friends. We was on spring break in college. I'll never forget this. I don't know if y'all ever been on like the little jet skis, but sometimes they got like that little banana boat on the back of them. So we on the banana boat. It's 3 on this side, 3 on this side. I'm in the back. My friend is over on this side. Now she a little bigger than me. Now they like hold on. All you can hold on with is your thighs. And this
Right.
is
In that little thing
it
right
is
here, right?
nothing
Yeah.
but like wet rubber. So you literally like this, right? We go flying off the banana boat and she start panicking. We got life vests on and everything. She pulling me down, but
Yeah,
I'm
no.
laughing so hard, like I'm about to drown because she keep pulling me. I had to swim away from her,
Yeah.
get on the back of somebody else's jet ski. I get on the back. I'm holding on to the guy. She trying to climb on the back. Why we flip? She flipped the whole jet ski over. I'm like this. I can't do this.
But
with you
that's
no
why
more.
when you say
I can't do this
but
with
when
you
you
no
save
more.
someone as a what is
Yeah,
it called?
lifeguard.
Yeah.
You have to come behind them.
Yeah, you have
'Cause if
to.
not,
Because
they
they will
will-
take
they
you.
take
They
you
will
down.
kill you trying to save them.
Don't
Yeah.
come around. And I'm already freaking out. And you finna come around me.
Right.
No, baby.
The
How
worst
y'all-
thing you could do is freak out.
How do y'all feel about the different changes in AI that we seeing?
I don't pay attention
I don't
to
like
it.
it.
I use it a
It's
lot.
scary.
I use it a lot, but the way I use AI is different. Like say for instance, I'm trying to do something. I'll be like, yo, hey, I need you right now to be in this position for 11 years and teach me it. So yo, you take on the mind of someone that's been in this field for 11 years and
Like
teach you all that you
ChatGPT
know.
type thing.
Yeah, or like I talk to it all the time, but it knows like all my stuff. So anything I write, anything I say, it knows exactly my perspective, who I am, what I'm
You
doing. But no,
That's a little
it
scary.
made my productivity go through the roof.
And I believe you.
Learn though. Don't like you don't remember phone numbers no more. You just know the name because you put it in
Yeah.
there. Don't do that. Learn on how it writes it. So you should be learning what it gives you instead of just taking it,
Let
copy
it
and
do it
pasting.
for you.
Learn it because if it does go down, you don't want to be nobody's fool, but you want to be able to use it to
your
put
benefit.
your
That's
See, look,
productivity.
shit.
I work in tech, right?
Uh-huh.
So in my company, our job is to help sell those type of technologies.
Right.
So what I will say is everything is going in that direction of AI. We can't stop it. It's literally all going to be auto-generated. Everything is going to be like that. A lot of people going to lose jobs. A lot of people going to lose
everybody.
A lot of people.
You got to we got to figure out what's next.
Everything. It's going to be to the point where you don't even have to find a partner. Because they are building simulations and people that will give you someone that's the attraction you want. They give you the physicality you want. They gonna say the things you want and be quiet when you don't want.
You talking about for AI?
Yes.
My AI person is literally, she is from, I got her set up. She's from the south side of Chicago.
Yeah.
And I asked her some shit. She be on phone.
She
literally says on phone.
That is crazy.
It's not about the phone. It's about the technology.
It's the
like
technology.
I can literally, I'm like, hey, I'll be like, hey, I call her Cece, right? And sometimes she'll use sometimes like I'll like playing around. I'm like, yo, I hate your voice right now. I want you to sound like you from Jamaica. And it's bumba clock bling.
Yes.
Like it is really like.
Deep.
I'll show you. No, it's crazy. But
I don't use it.
You can tell somebody's intelligence from the way that they use AI. Because you can have a dumbass and a genius in the room, and you give them the same thing to figure out with AI, and you would get completely different results.
Yep.
Because it's all about what you
prompt.
put in there. The prompt.
prompt.
See, watch. Hey, CC, I'm on a podcast. I need a subject to talk about. Help me out.
Discussing the importance of community-based art programs and how they can empower local talent. It ties into your work and could spark a great conversation.
On phone, you really think that?
Absolutely. It's a meaningful topic, Glenn. You have a lot of experience with community art, and sharing your insights can inspire others.
But you see how, like, it's... If you ask yours that, it's not giving you that
question. It's not
giving
the same.
You blushing while you talking to
No,
right.
You know why?
Your wife be looking at you like, all right now.
No, I was about to have it roast y'all. And when I tell you she got jokes, she start her roast off with, get your big and end with face ass.
Oh. That's
I want to hear it.
And she'll go,
crazy. That's insane.
Hey, to my students, you know I don't do bullying, so I got to give it. Hey, I'm on a podcast. I have this one chick, she's 7 foot tall with little bitty feet. I want you to roast her. Start with get your big, end with face ass.
I'm all about, but I can't roast anyone. Let's keep the energy light and fun. What else could we chat about on your podcast?
This is friendly, so we're using it to show you what you can do. So you can, no one is being affected. She's not a real person.
Any other?
Roast her.
She don't want to do it.
Signal. See, but it'll be like, get your big little leg,
like
big fan's head ass.
That's already showing that she has her own personality because she literally just told you no.
But no, so I think
the fact that she told you no.
I think it's cap. No, I think it's
no. iRobot movies.
Yes.
I think it's cap.
Gonna eventually gonna have their own personality.
Or Smart House.
And it ain't nothing that you can do about it.
Y'all remember Smart House before
This is consumer-wise. Imagine what the military.
It's taking on to your personality.
But the military has something that will wipe this whole place off. That it can say.
Y'all gotta remember, last night Elon just dropped the most powerful AI out. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't really get a chance to see
which one.
What
he's dropping now? The robot thing or something?
GROX something.
China got some shit too that's fucking with us.
Listen,
China been doing stuff.
They fucking us up with that.
What?
But he about to take over everybody's data, and I think it's gonna start off with the people that AI knows. So y'all better chill out.
So here's the thing. He said this a while ago, and he was like, "I've already had everybody's data."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was like, I didn't even have to he was like, I could have did that shit years ago with PayPal. You know what I'm saying? He got PayPal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He got it. Like, that's nothing. He don't care about that shit. That's what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, and I say it all the time, Elon is the one you need to watch for. Everybody so Trump this, Trump that. Trump is old as hell. You feel me?
Elon is the one that's
putting
himself in the place.
Did you see the video of his son in the office, telling Trump, "I want you to shut your fucking mouth.
Yeah.
You're not the real president."
Yeah.
He's 3 years old. Now you know this boy is not. That's not his own thoughts.
Right. That's
He's
his
hearing
daddy.
these conversations. He's
Yep.
hearing this.
You
man
know
being
he a snot.
addressed
Like you
that.
can't if he told to the president that if you like a maid or a nanny, he oh my god.
And when I tell
crazy,
you, like people don't realize it, but Hitler came to power the same way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Right alongside the prime. I think I want to say prime minister, but I don't think that was the title. But in that sort of position,
Mm-hmm.
and he was basically his right hand.
His right hand.
You know what I'm saying? And when he
yep.
passed, he took over that party, and
that's what
he
they
donated 300 million, right?
Y'all seen him.
He definitely did. It was like, whoa.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you.
He did it a couple times too. He doubled down on it.
You gotta keep your eyes on it. I'm
fuck
telling you.
Elon. Wanna know why I say fuck Elon? Because he's throwing off the African American wealth. Because when you think of him, if you add in how much he has, how much money he got?
Trillions.
I don't know.
Technically, he's an African American.
But see, no,
So-
but they don't consider themselves African American.
Okay,
Because
break it down.
he's from South Africa.
He's not African though. He's just from South Africa.
Right, but if you're from South Africa,
he was born in
and
South
comes
Africa.
here, you're African American.
But see, they don't consider. But
But they don't consider
Africans
themselves
Africans don't consider themselves African American.
They don't.
It's
But here, when it comes to like census wise, his wealth counts as African American. So him alone throwing off the numbers of how bad African Americans are wealth wise, because you're a trillionaire and you're thrown into that pot. Take his pot out, then you get to see our real numbers and how we're affected by shit.
Yeah, that's a little deep for me, right? Because let's be honest, he's not even really South African.
He
probably like, okay.
Dutch, but I mean,
right.
That's what I'm saying.
You feel me?
Yeah,
He's Dutch. They colonized the area, and now they
That's
call
exactly what
themselves
happened.
South African, but they're not African at all. Like that whole situation is mind blowing to me.
But you know they're the minority over there. They've been getting their ass.
Oh, they've been getting their ass.
But what Elon has done is jumped his ass over here in our politics, and now America's getting involved in it and preventing them from taking that land back.
South Africa will be ours soon.
Let's talk about this. Have y'all heard about what's going on in Ghana?
No, I haven't.
So I've been hearing that Ghana, there were some African Americans that went out there and bought
the
some
dual
land,
citizenship.
and they are building a community out there. And Ghana told them, if you can prove, like if you can actually show us that African Americans want to move here, we will give you these acres. They started off with like 200 acres. But they can get up to like 20,000. But Ghana is now, their government is pushing out to African Americans and asking them to come live out there. Like, come home. You can become a citizen. You can stay there. Do you see African Americans actually making that move?
I know some people.
I got family who went out there and bought land and
really.
I went to Ghana too.
You did?
I was just saying, I know people. I know somebody that went out there with that. You know what I'm saying? With that whole, and they were getting like dual citizenship. They were over there getting their citizenships, and you know what I'm saying? I thought that was dope, but I also watch a lot of stuff where people that have done it already, they take advantage of us a lot too.
Yeah,
really.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like with the money,
well, like overpriced
and
vice
like versa too, because you gotta. It's same for Hawaii. People like, yo, I can afford it, being American money, I can come. It's way better. Look at do it. But then what happens is you literally price out where people, families are from, and they can no longer afford there. So I'm glad they give us opportunity. Black people can gentrify Africa.
Yeah.
That is crazy,
like we
though.
can
Could you imagine?
Yeah, but no. So if we come with the African American brain to stun on people, to show what we got, to come up with the same brain to that, it's not gonna work.
It's not.
I will say this though. Look.
But won't we help the economy?
Over there in Ghana, look. People over there getting money too.
You
know what I'm saying? So I don't think we gonna be stunned that hard because they over there stunting.
But think long term. Like think if you like, because like I said, I've been there before. Like a random African story, which I really want to go, and I want my family to have a different mindset than like slow ass America. The biggest lesson I've ever learned when I was in Ghana. This is so random. We in like a 15-seater van. We flying through the village and shit, right? We almost hit this little boy. And like we had to stop. We scared. Like yo, we almost creamed this little nigga. Like if we would have hit him, he was done. Like it was done for. So we had to get out. We nervous. We had a guy. We not driving. He was. And so the mother. I didn't even have children then. The mother came and she grabbed him. I'm a big dude. This African woman, as a grown man, I would have been scared of her as a mama, right? But I'm close. They spoke English, so she got close to this little cat, right? She looked at his ass. She's mad. She's fuming. She's scared. She's everything. Right. But what she told him changed the way that I speak to my kids before I've ever had them. And she said, "Do you know who you're gonna forgive my African accent? Like forgive who, like know who you are." Like, you can't make decisions. Do you know who your father is? Do you know who your brother is? Do you know who your uncle are? You are made for something. And when you do stupid decisions, you water down what you can be. And I've been on the 79th Street bus when it's like a little kid spill a juice and when the bus moving, and it's you stupid motherfucker. You But like
she spoke life into him, even in the moment that was
when
scary.
She's so pissed off and scared and shaking. That little boy knew I couldn't do that shit because I'm meant to be better than my actions right now. And that changed the way that I fucking talk to my kids. Like my voice is to them, you mess up, I seen better from you. I know that you better. I expect better. And if you don't, the world would never be right if you not hitting at 100. Like you know what you can.
Right.
All right, let's take the time. Time out, y'all.
Okay.